Hello, welcome to Module 7, Lesson 13. Today we're going to continue practicing with calculating perimeter. Why don't you pause the video and remind yourself out loud what perimeter is. If you said the outside of the shape or the sides of the shape all together, or the boundary of a shape, that's correct. It's the outside of a shape. The area is the inside, but the perimeter is the outside. So today, I'm going to calculate the perimeter of 3 different shapes. You're going to do it at the same time as me, and then we'll see what we get. So let's take a look. First, we're going to do shape number 1. Let me zoom in on that one so you can see it better. Okay, so on shape number 1, let's count how many sides we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5-sided polygon is called a pentagon. Let's write that word down. This is an example of a pentagon. So to find the perimeter, we add up all of the side lengths all together. So I'm going to add up the side lengths together. We have 13, 14, 9, 7, and 9. So you can add them in whatever order you want. I'm going to just start with the big numbers and move down to the smaller ones. So first I'm going to add 13 and 14. You should also do this as well. Okay, 13 and 14. I have a 7 over here. Okay, so I'm at 27 so far. Now I'm going to go to my 9s. I know 9 plus 9 is 18. So I'm going to take the 27 and I'm just going to add 18 because I have 9 plus 9. So I'm going to take 27, add 18. Why don't you do that as well? Okay, 7 plus 8, 15. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. I'm at 45. Which side length have I not added yet? That's right, the 7. So now I'm going to take the 45 and add the 7. 5 plus 7, 12. So I got 52 yards total. And YD just stands for yards. So you could have done that any way. You could have done 7 plus 9 plus 14 plus 13 plus 9, whatever order you want. Just make sure you got 52 yards, which is what I got as well. Okay, let's move down to shape number 2. Here it is, right here. How many sides does this have? 4. That means this is called a quadrilateral, not a pentagon. Pause the video and say out loud, why is this a quadrilateral, not a pentagon? If you said because it has 4 sides, not 5, give yourself a pat in the back, good job. Okay, let's find the perimeter of this quadrilateral. This is actually a rectangle. So I have 2 8s and 2 2s. So there's a few ways you could do it. You could just do 8 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2. You could also just combine the 8s and then combine the 2s and add those. Or you can use a little multiplication. You could do 8 times 2 plus 2 times 2. So pick your strategy and go ahead and pause the video and solve. All right, welcome back. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to first combine the 8s. 8 plus 8 is what? 16. Then I'm going to combine the 2s. 2 plus 2 is what? 4. What's the last thing I have to do? Combine 16 and 4. What's 16 plus 4? 20. And the units in this problem are inches. Okay, so on number 1, I got 52 yards. On number 2, I got 20 inches. Well, yards are way bigger than inches, so that has a way larger perimeter. Let's move to number 3. get that in there for you. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a tiny bit. Okay, there is number 3. So we have, let's count the sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Do you remember from number 1 what it's called when there's 5 sides? It's a pentagon. That means 5 sides. So to find the perimeter, I'm going to add up the sides. This time I have 7, 7, 10, 7, 10. Go ahead and find the perimeter on your own. Okay, now that you're back, I'm going to find the perimeter. This time, I'm just going to add all 5 of them together. I'm not going to couple any of them together. I'm just going to do it one by one. So I'm going to start with the 10 plus 7. What is that? 17. Okay, I've done these 2. Now I'm going to go to this 7. 17 plus 7. What's that? 24. Okay, I've done 1, 2, 3. Next is 10. 24 plus 10. 4, 3, 34. And I've done 10, 7, 7, 10. Now I have 1 7 left. 34 plus 7. 4 plus 7, 11. 3 plus 1, 4. So I got 41 feet for the perimeter. Now feet are bigger than inches, but they're not bigger than yards. So shape number 1 had the biggest perimeter by far because those units are way bigger. Now you could double check the 41. I have 3 sevens here. What's 3 times 7? 21. And I have 2 10s. What's 10 times 2? 20. 21 plus 20 is 41. That's a cool way to double check your answer, especially for my friends who are done with reflex or almost all the way done. You can use your multiplication facts to help you find perimeter. If there's sum of one number more than once, like how we have 3 sevens or 2 10s or something like that. In the perimeter of shapes, you go around and add up all the sides together. One way to make sure you don't miss a side is to actually take your pencil and drag it along every single side. That way you can make sure you don't miss any. You're going to work on the lesson 13 problem set today, both sides. It's going to ask you to find the perimeter of some different shapes. If you need help with that today, you're going to log on to math support at 1:15 and we will see you there. See you later.